our students want? What do they want when new Americans come here? The most important thing.
Be able to communicate in English?
They want to be understood. They want to understand and they want to be understood. They want to be able to communicate. So, we have, let me change the screen here. We have the sounds and music of English. What do you think that means? This is our English language. The sounds and music of English, it's the way we say our words. It's the way we put our sentences together. It's the rhythm, it's the stress within a sentence on different words, it's the pronunciation. And every language has a rhythm. We have a different music right within our own country in a sense. We have places in our country where we have accents of different kinds. So we will maybe pronounce some of our vowels differently. You go down south, they say wah instead of we say why. If we want to compare, really, wow, you want to watch that show with Reba McEntire? I used to live in Kentucky. I couldn't understand anything anybody was saying half the time. But anyhow, but you even take the Queen's English. I mean, we all have the same words we use, but we put stress and we pronounce them a little bit differently. If you take the sentence, would you like a spot of tea? Now, that's the Great Britain way of saying that sentence. Now, Americans would say, would you like a spot of tea? We wouldn't even say that, but if we were, we'd say, would you? So we're smushing our words together. So when our students write the words, of course, we want them to write them correctly. We want them to say, write, would you? But they have to hear with their ear, would you? So don't, when you're teaching English to speak normally to them, like you would speak, so that they're not expecting everybody to speak really distinctly, because we don't do that. We have a certain music to our English. So we've taken this test that Kathy has handed out, we've given it to our students, and so we find that we need to teach them some pronunciation. They have difficulty pronouncing certain letters. So how are we going to do that? Well, we can do it, first of all, by modeling. You know, you want to model a word, you want to model a sound, you say it to them and have them repeat it. You can have them, if you're saying cup, you can have them look at you and how you make the P. They still can't get it, you can use a mirror. They look in the mirror, they look at themselves, they look at the way you're forming the word. If you're teaching P's and B's, there's a difference there, and it goes right over a lot of their heads. Well, you know, you want to say a B, you'd go ba, and a P, you'd go p, and you would show them. You would show them. So you would bring some objects in. Now, if all else fails, and you have use of a computer, there's this wonderful website right here. Let's see. I've got it in, I have to put this up for just a second. Okay. And this will help them see really what you're doing with your mouth. And I really like it because I've had trouble with some of my students, and this has helped. So you go into American English.
My linguistics teacher uses the same website too.
I'm sorry, what?
My Spanish linguistics teacher uses the same website.
Is that right?
Isn't
it great? Okay, so let's try consonants. And I'm picking on P's and B's. Okay. Now look at, you can press on this play and it'll show you exactly what the throat is doing.
Pa.
Okay. And the B, of course. I mean, you can play with this at
Pa.
home. But what it's doing is if you look down here,
But.
that's not moving there. But if you, now watch this. Okay, come on. Here we go.
Pa.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, I had
You
it
had
in
it
the wrong place.
reversed.
It's this up here. This part up here that's moving. But you can show your student, this is the part that you need to move inside your throat to make the sound. So it's another A right up here. You see that?
Pa.
But it's not going to do that with the B. And let's see.
But.
Is it?
Are you talking about the vibration?
Yes, the vibration. I'm looking for the
The
vibration.
P doesn't vibrate, but the B does.
The B does.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at here.
But.
It's to the left.
Just
Did
a
you-
little thing at the bottom.
It's
Yeah.
just something in the bottom.
The bottom there,
The
huh?
P is more forward in your mouth.
Okay. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but you get it, right? You have to, if you can go onto this website, you can get some help with that. Okay.
Would that be the help that you get on your own and then you come and teach it?
I would bring this, if I was with a student in the library, I would bring my laptop into the library and we could pull it up together.
Because the library has
Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi. Yeah, if you're teaching in a classroom, in a class, if you're teaching a group, it probably wouldn't have access to Wi-Fi there.
This would be only if you've identified some kind of a deficiency that you want to work on. You
Right.
wouldn't want to spring this on them the first day.
Right, and you may not even have to use it. There's just some cases where